Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Rosefrost. For today, I don't have really anything special planned. That was last episode where we got this guy right here. And I haven't quite decided a name yet for him. I have thought of a few, or rather my mom has actually thought of a few and given me quite the list to pick from. So I'm not really too sure which one I'm gonna pick, but I'm kind of leaning towards Onyx. I think that it would fit him very well with him being the color scheme that he is. So, but along with getting him, I also built the start of the wall that will go around the entire village. So right here we just have one of the posts, which is going to basically copy from place to place. There'll probably be one right here and one over there and so on and so forth. And then we'll have a wall that connects all of them in between. I also talked about some new plans for this side. Instead of the wall going all the way down to the seaside there, because it wouldn't look very good. I kind of tested it actually in between episodes just because I wanted to see, and it was hideous. The tower just looked way too long. So yeah, instead we're gonna start a seawall there and have it go out. But for this episode, we are returning back over here, as I want to get this all finished pretty ASAP, because it looks so ugly and I really don't want this to be here any longer than it has to be. So I want to get this place smoothed out. Now the palace will really only come up to about maybe 2 blocks out from here. So I really just got to make sure it's flat right around here. So a lot of this is going to go, but not as much as this side. I mean, this has just been completely removed, whereas this is kind of going to be shaved down. So I've got all of these spare tools here from the first time we did this right there. So no need for a ton of prep, which takes me 6 hours, which is so unbelievably nice. But after this, we'll probably visit the Twilight Forest once again, as I would like to fight some more bosses in there. I'm pretty sure I have 3 mainline bosses yet, or maybe even more. And then I have a ton of side bosses to do, so I want to get moving on that pretty fast. Also, there are apparently a lot more like main mods with this mod pack. I mean, if you look at it, there's 282 pages on JEI, which is just a lot. So I thought I was mainly done with all the main mods, but apparently not. There's still a lot more to go, a lot of bosses to fight, more equipment to gain. So, and even magic, which I had no idea existed in this mod pack. I think I actually might have accidentally added it with one of the other mods, but that'll be pretty fun to test out and see if it'll actually replace my netherite mining. Although, I mean, what day is it? So we are currently on day 508. And I believe my last death was day 98 or somewhere around the 100-day mark. That was the last time I ever died in this world. Actually, does it show it? No, I don't think it does. So we're really just going off of a guess here. But it's been a pretty long time since I've last died, so I'm not really worried about replacing any of my armor. Although I might end up eating my words later when it comes to the Twilight Forest mod, as I've heard. That's a pretty difficult mod later in, so we'll just have to see. Now this is going to be a very quick job when it comes to smoothing out the mountain. The details will come later. Alright, well, everything is prepped and set up, so I will see you guys in a little bit. This shouldn't take very long at all. This took only an hour and a half. I expect this to be shorter, but you never know. We are done. This took me only about an hour, and as you can see, I'm I'm honestly quite proud of it. For one, it looks 10 times better. There's not that weird hill here. But second of all, it just looks, I don't know, just gives me a lot more room to work with over here. So as you can tell, it is very, very flat. But there is a reason for that. So this is going to come in about right here. So this entire line down here is going to basically be covered, meaning that all of this from this point to there, all of this basically is going to be taken up by something. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with this flat place over here. I'll probably decorate it. Of course, I'm going to strip all of this stone out and put grass in, but I'm done with terraforming for today. And to be honest with you, that hill doesn't really look the best. I mean, maybe it's because it's all dirt, but I'm just not that big of a terraforming guy. I'm not very good at it. I don't really enjoy it, although I didn't really mind this. And actually, I believe some flowers and grass and maybe a few trees will get that looking a lot better. But that'll be for a different time, as I do not want to touch this. But I'm glad it's done and out of the way. As I know for a fact, this would have taken me at the very least 6 episodes to complete because I'm just that kind of person. I start one project, don't finish it, start another one, don't finish it, go back to the original project, and then I finish that one. Sometimes I honestly, half the time I just start a new project and forget about the first one. So, speaking of which, I want to get that tower renovated here soon. So, that'll probably actually be a next episode thing. So, I don't have to worry about terraforming for a very long time. I also lost a shovel. Didn't realize its durability and it broke, but I have so many more here. It's not that big of a problem. I also didn't have to use up any of the dirt, which is nice, but it feels so good to get done, even though it was just a hill. You know what? I am quite proud of it. It looks way, way better if from this angle. Like, way better. Which is really the only angle you're going to see it from, so. The terraforming completed over there, I said we head into the Twilight Forest, where we will be fighting. Oh, shoot, where'd I put it at? Ish? Yep, right here. But in here, we will be fighting the next bosses to get to the end. Now, I looked it up because I wasn't too sure on really what to do, and apparently there are 3 paths to take. Now, I don't want to just take one path and then fight the boss and be done. I kind of want to take all 3 paths and fight all of the bosses along each path. So, we are going to start with the Urghast, which I think I remember what it looks like, but it's been a few years since I've seen him, so. But first, we have to find a dark wood. Was this you? I don't like that. That's kind of creepy. But we need to find a dark. That's definitely not it. I don't know what's in there. But we need to find the dark wood swamp and or the dark wood forest. And I guess I can't go in here either. Yep. Now, I believe I passed over one whilst trying to get here. I think it was over here. Maybe? I don't know. It's a pretty obvious biome. I mean, it's just it's a darkwood forest. I mean, it's very dark, so. Now, this is the swamp. And this is also very important, as this is one of the paths I can take, where I get some kind of shroom, then I fight the Hydra. Well, what's in there? Hold on. My curiosity has been piqued. Ooh, that goes down. Do I fight the Hydra today? I think I'm gonna save it. I'm particularly excited to fight that boss, as I believe it is the hardest leading up to the final boss, so I bet this is blocked off too. No, it's not. Oh, this is the second path. So I found every single one. Every single pathway to take. Except what's what a what the what in the what the put me down! What the That's weird. That is very weird. Oh, that's definitely a boss. You know what? Maybe we fight this guy today. Whoever this one is, I actually don't remember. What is that over there? What in the absolute what? What the heck? Oh, I can actually be in here? What is this? Frost. Oh. Penguins? What the heck is... Ow, 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 ow. Huh. I think I need to do my research real fast. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, that was actually very simple. I think I know what I have to do. I believe this spawns the Alpha Yeti. Then I can fight the Snow Queen, I think. Let me go ahead and deal with this guy really fast. Spawn. I thought you weren't gonna spawn for a second. Oh, you're angry. Where's my bow? Can you even... Ow. Could you not do that? And he's dead. Alright, I mean, he's not the hard boss though. Not ice bombs. What do these do? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. But he's not the hard boss. He's the step up. And I believe this is the Frozen Queen, so the snow should be gone. Yes, it is. So we have to make our way up here, which these are kind of cool looking. Wow, those are tough. These are cool blocks. I like this. Oh, and there are ironwood ingots. What is it? Wait. Maize wafer? Can I eat these? Charm of keeping. Okay. Okay, so I am completely blind now when it comes to the mod because you scared me. I've only ever known about the Hydra and the Uragast, but this stuff. Oh, so you can get this stuff. Ice bow. Fireflies. As I was saying, I've only known about the Hydra and the Uragast. I haven't known about the Ice Queen, I think is what it's called, or the Frost Queen, something like that. But I have no idea where I'm going, so I will catch you guys when I find myself through this maze. Like, this is... What is this? I really don't know. Do I have to break through this or something? There's more floors above this. Ooh. Oh, that's the boss room. Is it? Right? Yeah, that's the boss room, alright. Okay. Let's see what you got. What was that? Back off. Stop spawning all of these little... Can I hit you at all? How do I... Why are you snowing? What if I... Oh. Nope, stop it. Stop it. Okay, you're kind of annoying. You're very hard to hit. Except when you're like that. Okay. That was easy. I'm gonna be honest with you, the Lich was like 10 times harder than that, but... So I got these kind of cool bows, which I don't know what any of them do, but I don't think it really replaces this thing. I mean, power 6, with all that durability, that's pretty cool. Do these have durability, though? Yeah, they do. Alright. Well, that was a little anticlimactic, I would say. Didn't really seem that difficult, but... I do believe this is the easiest of the 3, although I'm not really sure. I'm quite new to this mod, and I've only really seen people fight it, but now it is time to head back. Please don't tell me I'm lost. Whoa. Is this it? This kind of looks like it. No. Yep, I am 100% lost. Okay, so I just found a screenshot of the chords, and I am way off. It's like negative 1,500, 1,800, and I am just... Yeah, I'm not even close. So it should just be about 200 blocks this way. Yep, right down here. This is it. Right? Where's the portal at? Ah, there it is. Alright, time to go back home. Alright, so what the... You could put them on your head? I didn't... Oh, yeah, I don't like that. What about this one? Alright. Okay. I didn't realize you could put them on your head, but that's kind of hilarious. But I believe you can just place them like about anywhere. Yeah. I know the Uragast one is huge, but that is going to do it for today's episode. I would have liked to have done a little bit more, but the Twilight Forest bosses were a little bit below my expectations, so it is what it is, I guess. I'm sure there will be harder fights in that mod pack, as I believe the other 2 paths are significantly harder than the one I took. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye!